It's time for today's race at the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache circuit here in Sao Paulo. And as any of the 80,000 capacity crowd will tell you, this is going to be a fantastic race. After yesterday's qualifying session, it's Nico Rosberg who's put himself in the driving seat for the race, securing pole position with a thumping lap when it mattered.
He's definitely going to be difficult to beat today, but anything can happen, so we'll have to keep a close eye on how this unfolds over the course of the race.
Lots of sunshine and beautifully still conditions here for today's race. The temperature on track is high, which will pose certain challenges for the teams.
Racing tyres are designed to have a specific window of operating temperature where they're at their best. If the temperature is outside of this, the tyre is not at its maximum potential.
Hello everybody and welcome back to F1 2015 Kimi Raikkonen Championship mode. This is the Brazilian Grand Prix in what I have to say is glorious weather. We start 6th on the grid. That's a look at the strategy, which is wrong because yeah, there should really be a prime stint in there. Hopefully Codemasters has sorted that out for 2016. That comes out in about a week and a half's time, maybe 2 weeks time.
See if you can manage third or better.
Here we go into the race. 4 lights, 5 lights. And away we go. We got a pretty decent launch off the line that time. Didn't lose as many spots as we did in, say, Mexico, for instance. Fiat's the only one to get past us. Pretty decent job by him. Tyres didn't really like that start. As you can see, they're quite heavily worn already, and it's lap 1. Although, remember, the commentators did say that the track is incredibly hot, which again doesn't factor well with these tyres. A little bit of a mess up there, but we've managed to catch up some of that time to Fiat that we lost down at turn 3. And we're right back on the back of the pack now, so we'll be looking for a move in to turn 1 for our position. Probably about the perfect slipstreaming territory now. Plus that Renault engine isn't exactly the best. We have a look to the inside, down the inside, and we're back into our starting position of 6th place. Lap 6, we've made our pit stop onto the prime tyre, as has Lewis Hamilton, although he's still on the options. Getting a bit touchy-feely with Mary as they go down into Ferradura. Nice move there by Lewis, must admit. And again, it is a manner he's passing.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
We've also passed him. We're just going to try and use Hamilton to get past the pack. That's the plan anyway. Down into Yunkao. Another long drag up the hill. This is perfect slipstreaming territory. Have a look to the inside, and we've got DRS, which we've only just activated, and we are through into 11th place in what would in real life be an illegal overtake, but we got away with it this time. Lap 8. Hamilton's all over our rear. We've got DRS, and we've managed to catch up to the rest of the pack that have also stopped again. Well, they've made their first stops, and they're mixed in with people that haven't made their first stop. So we're going to have a look at passing Vettel, Massa, Rosberg, having a look at Alonso. We've gone for the inside, but unfortunately make a little bit of contact there with the left rear of Rosberg. We're going to lose one more place there to Ricciardo. A slight mess up on my part, but Remember, these guys are on tyres that are not exactly the best. The option tyre, I wouldn't say is a raceable tyre at this track temperature.
The car behind is on standard revs. Car behind is running standard revs.
And as you can see, even on primes we're doing pretty decently to hang on to the option runners. Fiat's still behind us. So it's pretty much status quo. Now more cars are pitting. Having a look up the inside of Ricciardo into turn 1 and we get that place back. And now we hunt down the rest of the traffic. Later on in the lap, Vettel, who has made a pit stop, is stuck behind Alonso, who has not made a pit stop. We have a look up the inside of Vettel and we get him, but we're boxed in with Alonso and Vettel drives straight back past us again. So back into slipstream territory. Ricciardo, who I believe hasn't stopped, is behind us as well. And there we go, we've passed Vettel and Alonso in a slightly less illegal move than the one we did the lap before. Well, a couple of laps ago. Lap 15 and Vettel still behind us. We've made another pit stop onto the primes. Oh, we've had contact with our teammate, but he's managed to wrestle the place off of us. Neither one of us got DRS there for some reason. We're going to have a look on the inside of turn 4 and get that position back once again. Lap 18 and we are still fighting with Sebastian Vettel. He's got DRS this time. So he's going to have a look on the inside. Remember, he's got the option tyres on as well. Nice move by him, but we're going to...
Sebastian is just ahead of you.
We're not done yet. We've got the slipstream. We're going to have a look into Ferradura. Squeeze him a little bit out of road, but perfectly legal. And we've got the place back. We're up to 5th. Let's see if we can do anything about Lewis Hamilton. Lap 30 of 36. And we're making our final pit stop. As you can see, we've gone a long way on these prime tyres. They are quite worn. And with 5 laps left, you know what we're going to do. There goes a brand spanking new set of option tyres. We were the race leader. Given the fact that we went so long, I believe we've done 1 less pit stop. The only man to pass us so far has been Nico Rosberg. Hamilton nowhere to be seen. So now the charge is on. Can we get Nico Rosberg? Lap 34 of 36. As you can see, we've set the fastest lap of the race. We've got DRS on Rosberg. Heading into lap 35.
Let's see if we can use DRS to pass him.
Penultimate lap of the race. I can imagine Toto Wolff biting his fingers off. A second dosage of DRS. And some slipstream. Rosberg on the prime tyre. And we are through into the lead. Once again. And there you go. Here's the end of the final lap. Crossing the line to take victory in Brazil.
5%. That's a race win and your second race win in a row. Fantastic job.
Indeed, remember we won at Mexico. And we won here. Beautiful looking Ferrari. Once again, yet another tin foiled trophy. As the champagne is sprayed. Remember, after this we do have one final race of the season at Abu Dhabi.
It might not have been a perfect day for Nico Rosberg. He didn't win today's race, but he won't care. He's done enough, and he's this year's Drivers' World Champion.
It's a fantastic achievement for the German driver, and there's no doubt he'll be celebrating late into the night with his Mercedes team.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
So there you have it, just as David Croft and Anthony Davidson said, Nico Rosberg, despite finishing second in this race, is the world champion. Something that will not be happening in real life, as Lewis most probably has this one covered off. There's a look at how the other finishers finished. Sergio Perez retired from the race. Everybody pretty much apart from myself and Alonso on the prime tyre. We did get a warning for that collision with Nico. Vettel only finishing 5th in that race. We're going to have a look at the Drivers' Championship, and there we go. We have leapfrogged our teammate Sebastian Vettel. We are up to 3rd in the championship now. Nico Rosberg's already finished and won the title. Hamilton confirmed as 2nd. There's no way we're going to catch him with one race left. So now our battle is, can we stay ahead of our teammate as we go into Abu Dhabi next time out. Mercedes obviously Constructors Champions. We are 2nd and Williams in 3rd. We're going to have a look at the first lap of the race. Just like I said, decent-ish start. Kvyat just doing enough to get past us down in turn 2. And some decent side-by-side scrappage going on with a couple of cars in the background. I believe that's Maldonado and Ricciardo going side by side. You can see them in the background. They're still side by side. Still side by side. I think Ricciardo's finally got that place wrestled off of him now. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. I must say I really do enjoy the different strategies that you can employ in this particular game to combat the AI, even if they're faster than you. Hopefully 2016 is the same. Which coincidentally, I'd like to know which team you would want me to drive for. So yeah, put that in the comment section which team you want me to do for the 2016 career mode when we start that. Here's my pass on Kvyat, down the inside. Nice move. That was us into 6th. See you soon.